First of all, thank you for watching. And you tuned in to another episode of Something Amazing. Today we're talking editing.
That's how they hook you.
Please, I need to go back in.
Editing is made up of 5, maybe 6 main steps. Organizing the footage, naming folders so that you know where everything is. Sometimes you gotta move stuff around into different folders just so that it's more concise and easier to navigate as you go through your project. Next, which is very important, is sequence settings. If you're working on a different camera, it's very important to have the right sequence settings to get things to export the way they should. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there waiting for a render for days. Next is selects. Go through all your footage and just try iron out and maybe mark your footage, maybe mark in and out points. You could even start another sequence with all the best moments of your footage. Just marking in and out points and just dumping it onto a separate timeline so that you know that this is where all the good stuff lies. And then edit. Editing is a gut feeling, people mostly say, but there are a couple of rules you can apply to just make your editing make sense. It would be sort of things that are innate and they seem natural, but a lot of people mess them up. It's good to sometimes step away from the edit, come back, look at it again, maybe go outside, or maybe play some Counter-Strike. We got a pro in the house.
Just trying it out.
Everybody, we're trying it out. It's a pro, so test out our Dust 2.
You need a faster mouse, so the mouse.
Is it? No, I can change the speed.
No, it's fine.
Wants us to speed it up. Let's make you comfortable, bro. So that you can
Let's roll.
Oh shit, we're rolling.
Let's try it.
It's important to review and just go over and have a fresh eye. You don't want to get too close to the stuff, otherwise then you get personal and then you just don't want to take it out because you've done the thing and you're like, oh, that felt good when I did it. No, it doesn't look so good, but it felt so good when I did the first time. Maybe I should just leave it in there. Be strict. Be hard on yourself. Cut out all the stuff that doesn't work. Walter Murch once said,
A good editor must have some sense of how to tell a story, and that involves a sense of rhythm. And it's a little bit like telling a good joke. If the joke could be a great joke, but if you tell it with the wrong rhythm, it falls flat. So there's an inbuilt relationship between the story itself and how to tell a story and the rhythm with which you tell it. And editing is certainly 70% about rhythm and what you are showing and the rate at which you show it. And it's very hard to teach this. You in a sense, it's like dance. You can explain the rudiments of dance, but to really learn how to dance, you have to dance.
There's 6 rules for making a good edit or a good cut. This is like mainly just thought processes that should be in your subconscious for making a good cut, the right decision on when to cut. The first is emotion. Is it true? Does it feel natural? And is it emotionally relevant? The narrative will say, is it emotionally relevant? Sometimes people are cutting dialogue and there's one person talking, and just because it's the one guy's face, they want to cut to the other person when there's no reaction just for the sake of cutting. Cut when it's true, cut when there's emotion, cut when someone stresses a point, or cut to a close-up when he stresses that point so that you can feel his emotion. Every cut must have a bit of reasoning behind it. If you're cutting to a reaction shot, make sure the person's agreeing, or you can see in their eyes a bit of disagreement. Maybe lead to future plot points that will come out. So maybe if this character at the moment likes the guy, but in the future betrays him because you're the editor, you do know what's gonna come. Then you can make him say,
"Hello, Mr. Everett. Cassius Green here. Sorry to bother you."
You got it wrong.
but without actually saying it, just his eye twitches or he looks away. You don't have to use the footage that's there at that moment. Find a moment where you can see this guy's got a bit of uncertainty in his face and make him react there. The second is rhythm. Editing has a natural flow. Most movies, if you watch it, has a pace. Not determined by the music, it's actually determined by the edit because the music comes afterwards. Usually scores are made specifically for edit. So have a bit of, just feel like it's flowing. If it's a high-paced fight scene maybe, give it a beat, make it go boom, 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 poof, boom, 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 poof. Like this fight scene, really good one, perfect example. See how it's a bit of a dance when Keanu Reeves is fighting off these bad guys over his dog or whatever it was. Next is story. As I said before, cut intentionally. Your cuts should drive the story forward. Your cuts should give more information. The edit should be true. If it's not feeding information or adding value to the story, leave it out. Leave it out. Editing is as much not cutting and leaving stuff out as it is putting things in and editing. Number 4 is a bit more of a subliminal thing for the audience to make it easier. So there's 2 things you need to remember with number 4. It's the eye trace. So first of all, people read from left to right. So if you have action, keep it coming in the left. Don't try to avoid starting your action on the right. Sometimes your director might have done that intentionally, but try and look for those things. Other thing is eye trace. If someone's looking over here, you gotta cut so that the next scene action starts over here, so that the eye's not jumping around and they can stay focused on what's happening and not where to look. So follow the eye trace. Let the audience feel like you're taking on a smooth journey. Number 5 and 6 sort of tie into each other, but it's basically your staging, where's the action moving, as I said before. And then number 6 is 3-dimensional space. So if someone's looking there and you're the editor and you're cutting the reverse shot, you've got to make them feel like what they were looking at was over there in 3-dimensional space. Alright, so we're booting up Premiere Pro here, and we're gonna, let me just adjust the microphone quickly. I'm just gonna mention quickly while we wait that there's 2 types of editing. There's offline editing, which is more your first few steps, the assembly, organizing, the structure basically, and the first run through of the edit process. And then second, you have your online, which is more effects, graphics, and all of that. Today we're just gonna go through sync, where you build is you build up the edit. The sync is basically where you add your footage in, and then you subtract the bad bits. You remove all the bad bits, and then you're left with the good stuff, and you create something out of that.
I know niggas that be hating cause they can't keep up. I know niggas that be hating cause they can't be us. I know niggas that be hating cause their shit ain't got no bop. Pussy ass nigga, get up on my block. I know niggas that be hating cause they can't keep up. I know niggas that be hating cause they can't be us. I know niggas that be hating cause their shit ain't got no bop. Pussy ass nigga, get up on my block. I got shooters, TIA, nigga, don't you miss that knock. Tick tock, got the Glock top, and you know it's locked. They made at your head, squeeze a nigga, you be dead. Count the deads up, niggas, we in dreads now. Mask off, fuck a mask off. Niggas never see me coming, keep my mask on. Look you dead in the eye, nigga, you wasting my time, nigga. Investing all the time, talking smack in your rhyme. But damn, you niggas can lie. Talking about family tree, but your soul is a lie.
Storytelling is a muscle. You have to flex it, you have to exercise it. So just do it as often as you can. Whether you see something happen, get home, turn it into a story. Editing is also a muscle. Flex whenever you want, you know. There's these apps on your phone now, Filmorama, quick, just footage you've shot at a friend's birthday. Edit that together, make a beginning, middle, end. The more you do it, the better you get and the more you learn. And yeah, so flex, it's like a muscle. You gotta be in the gym, working out. I don't go to the actual gym, but go to this gym.
誰かのために自分を犠牲にする。これも人間臭くていいな。悟空、悟空、孫悟空、孫悟空さん、父さん、悟空、カカロット、あとは頼んだぞ。何？